Welcome back to the Actual Coffee Cast.
Woohoo!
Episode number...
I don't know. I think it's 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
I think it's 4.
It feels like 30. And it feels like 0.
What?
All at the same time.
Well, it probably feels a little like 0 because this is new space for us.
That's true. If you take a moment to look around, like turn your head and look all the way around, you might notice that we're in a legitimate studio now.
Crazy.
This went from low budget podcast to it remains a low budget podcast.
It's a balling on a budget podcast. At least that's what I'm saying.
Look at these lights.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry about it.
Oh.
Lance had to install those, and I don't know if he likes me anymore because of it. And
So
he
anyways,
didn't
anyway.
answer. Amazing. Cool.
There's something I'd like to let everyone know. If you buy cheap lights on Amazon, they have multiple color temperatures.
Oh, yes.
And the way in which the lights are set to these different color temperatures is just by turning them off and on again. And each time you power cycle the light fixture, it will give you a new shade of light.
Yeah, but what if those lights aren't attached to a switch per se?
Even if they were attached to it, there's no indicator on it anywhere. Okay. Sorry. Just a little bit of information for those of you planning your 2026 bathroom remodel.
Yep.
You get what you pay for.
Something to think about.
Before we kick off, we have a lot to get through today, I understand, and I would just like to let the audience know I don't know what's coming. I have no idea, but Tiffany has informed me that that hundreds of you have written in and have asked questions about the personal details and intimate details of my life, or not, or coffee related. I don't really know which, but Tiffany has a list.
I do.
And she's written in hieroglyphics, so I can't even see it. And it's there, and we're going to go through all of that. So, but before we do that,
Yeah.
let's talk about what are we drinking?
What are we drinking?
Speed Stick. No.
Whoa. No, it has been a longer day for the both of us, I think, which we are recording in the afternoon now. I know I've had 4 coffees already today.
You've had 7 coffees today.
I've had a lot of coffee today, so I am drinking decaf.
As am I. And we'd like to briefly interrupt this podcast to go over today's sponsor, which happens to be... Could you zoom in? Oh, no one's there? Okay.
Wow.
Actual Coffee happens to be today's sponsor. Weird, I know. We're drinking pods.
Pods.
And let me just tell you, this is the lamest way to drink coffee if you have to. But I understand if you do, and that's what we're drinking.
It is, yeah.
Joking aside,
It's true.
every roasting company gets asked, do you have your coffee in K-cups? And most of the time, you just sort of cringe when you hear that question if you're into the specialty side of the business.
Yeah.
And I did that for many years. I'm like, no, we don't do K-cups. We're never going to do K-cups.
Never.
Ever.
Nope.
I'm like, it's not good for the environment. The coffee tastes bad. The brewers aren't the best. I had a whole list. And then I learned of this company called Green Pod, and they are a co-packer.
Yeah.
And they make it easy for us to send whole bean coffee, and then they convert it into this lovely pod. Wow, this is really turning into an advertisement.
No, it's
I'm
great.
so sorry.
No. Tell me more.
Basically, they overcame all my objections to K-cups. Really.
Yeah.
So this bag and everything inside of it is compostable. Everything. So that's cool. More importantly, in my opinion, the coffee is as fresh as it can get in a pre-ground state.
Yeah.
This bag is nitrogen flushed, okay? And this pod has got kind of like a compostable plastic ring and a paper filter that's holding it all together. And in that paper filter is more coffee than you would get in any other pod. So let's just recap for a second. Mm-hmm. There's more coffee in every pod. We've got a better coffee to water ratio.
Yeah.
And that makes it taste better.
Sure.
It doesn't taste weak every time. Also, it's completely compostable, so that alleviates a lot of the environmental concerns.
Say goodbye to your microplastics.
It's fresh, and they ground it with a great grinder right before it went through the system. It just overcame everything that I was upset about. Now, the only irritating thing about these is that they're more expensive than Costco. So if you're looking at pods and you're like, well, is it the cheapest one? Like, no, it's not.
It isn't. And I think that's good.
If you have a Keurig and it's just not in the cards or the interest to get out of a Keurig brewery, and you want better coffee, this is it. So we're having our Guatemala Swiss water decaf sourced from our friends at Onyx Importers. I say again. And it's delightful. So.
No, it's great. I would say that I probably accidentally err on the side of being more of a coffee snob. And I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want a coffee in the afternoon and you're like, but I'll never get back to sleep. But now you can have delicious coffee and you can get back to sleep. Actualcoffee.com, proud sponsor of this Actual Coffee podcast. Get yours today. Okay.
It's true. It's true. Now that, we're done with our advert, we'll dive in.
Right.
Do you think you're ready?
I have no idea if I'm ready or not.
I will say some of these questions, I had to look some things up because I didn't know.
Oh, God.
I know. It's making you sweat.
I'm sweating.
No, I wanted to know what you want to know, like the listener. I feel like sometimes it can be like throwing something at the wall and seeing what sticks. And there were a lot of things that I was like, I had no idea people cared about this, and that's cool. I think it's exciting to me that people want to know these things.
All right.
Okay.
Let's hear one. So you went out and you said, "Hey, everybody, what do you want to know about Lance?"
Well, I said not necessarily about
Lance. Oh, it's not all about me?
It's not all about Lance.
Narcissist over here.
I can't even believe it. No, I said, ask Lance and I all of your questions. We're recording an episode. I said, what do you want to know? I said, you can ask us about coffee. Will we answer? Yeah. I said, you could ask us about actual. Will we answer? Yeah. And then I said, you could ask what Lance had for dinner last night, and will we answer? Probably.
I don't remember.
Oh, well. I guess that's your answer. So we have a wide variety of questions, but honestly, a lot of them are coffee specific.
Oh, okay.
So.
Bummer.
I know. Nobody wants to know about you. They've heard enough.
Yeah. They're on my, I'm not going to say it.
Are they on your DTM list?
What's that?
Dead to me.
Oh.
Your dead to me list.
Shoot.
Shoot?
Sorry, I was just making sure.
You don't want them listening to who's on your DTM list?
No, to be honest, I heard noises.
Yeah.
And
it was distracting.
I got distracted for a second. I just want everyone to know that we are filming this in a studio inside of our roastery.
Yeah.
Where people may be doing things on the outside. If you hear noises, or if you see me get distracted, it's because I'm a real human being doing things.
Stop it.
And I'm very easily distracted, I'll have you know.
That's fair.
And I should be medicated for it.
We're working on it.
And I am not.
We're working on it.
Quick shout out to, I'm not gonna, never mind.
Well, on that note, I guess we'll start
All
off
right,
with
yes.
my favorite question is, would you rather snort coffee grounds or cocaine, or both.
Let me be honest.
Yeah, this is what this space is for. This is a safe space.
We're in the trust tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I like the trust tree.
I know this may shock some of our viewers, but I would 1,000,000% rather snort cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't wait. We'll cut that. Take that back. What would you rather snort coffee?
Cocaine.
Oh my God.
Now, if you're hearing me say this and you're thinking to yourself, oh my,
Yeah.
I am flabbergasted. Let me just tell you a little story.
Oh no.
No, we won't get into it, but I have a past, and I may have made some mistakes at one point in my life, but cocaine saved my life.
Wow. I love that. That's so nice.
I would never, ever recommend anyone ever touch that demon substance. Ever. Don't.
Yeah.
It'll kill you. Have you ever seen, what's that movie with the cocaine in it?
There's a lot.
Yeah, have you ever seen it?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. You're right.
All right.
Okay, so back to some serious matters.
Who
I suppose.
asked that question?
Oh, you're going to love the answer.
I'm probably not allowed to.
No, I think we can.
Are we allowed to out these people?
Maybe. I'll be selective.
Maybe we just say first name and last name.
Yeah, I
And
like this.
mailing address.
Yeah. Okay.
No, just joking.
it's actually a previous employee. And we talked about them today.
Oh, God.
I know.
We were talking
about you.
You know who you are.
Yes.
Let's not say their name.
Yeah, too scandalous.
Their name.
Oh, smart. But okay, we'll get into like an actual more serious question.
All right.
Which is, what is your preferred single origin? What do you, Lance, you gravitate towards every time?
This is a very easy one for me.
Yeah.
And I sort of have a first and a second place.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So first place, Ethiopia.
Yeah, I had no doubts about that.
Ethiopia natural. What is an Ethiopia natural?
Yeah.
Ethiopia is arguably the birthplace of coffee. And to me, there's no coffee on earth like it. If you have a grade 1 Ethiopian natural, it tastes like fruit, blueberries, strawberries with a chocolate finish, and maybe it's floral. It's just completely remarkable. And if you're having one for the first time,
Yeah.
you're having one of those, oh my God, I didn't know coffee could taste like this. And watching other people have that reaction is one of the like big rewards of or not rewards, but like it's one of the very deep, satisfying things that happens when you run a roasting company, is that you get to see people have that experience, and then it turns them, it's just the beginning of their coffee journey.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
And I'll always like it. I mean, I don't get sick of it. I don't drink it every day, but like I easily could. It's so amazing.
For sure. Yeah.
And I think that where we get our Ethiopian coffee from is just excellent. And shout out to my friend Steve Holt,
Yeah.
because I know you're listening to all 3 hours of this podcast, Steve. And shout out to you. So second would be Guatemala.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah. Guatemalan coffee was the first coffee I ever roasted.
Oh.
And it was an excellent coffee, Finca Rosma, and I'll never forget it. Truly, like to this day, that coffee in the hot air popcorn popper,
Love.
it's just like unbeatable.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. It's just one of those like memory emotional things that like
Yeah.
it sits in this unreasonable position where like no coffee could ever top that. And I don't know. So first Ethiopian coffee, natural, then like a solid Wewe Tenango. Guatemala.
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa, dude.
And interesting fact about me, I can't roll my R's.
This is
so,
true.
If I act like I can pronounce something in Latin American Spanish, I can't. And another fun fact, in case I haven't mentioned it before, quick tangent,
Yeah.
I haven't figured out how to do left and right. Okay, I think we've been over that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I'm looking for ideas.
We're giving you progress updates on where he is. He's
Still haven't got it.
acknowledging that he sees a problem.
Well, I mean, I can't see it. That's the problem.
On that note, so I thought it was interesting that you talked about that Guatemalan coffee having like a big memory attachment to it. Obviously, like you really liked that first coffee you made. Do you have a coffee that really stands out to you like that maybe you experienced that you didn't roast yourself?
No, only the finest coffees were roasted by me.
Yeah, only.
No. I remember when I was first getting started, I had a really amazing coffee from Heart Roasters. I think they're in Portland, Oregon. It was a Kenyan coffee. I don't remember what it was called, but it was very berry-like, like
Interesting.
raspberry or blackberry, like not
Yeah.
not blueberry like a Ethiopian Natural, but a little more tart. And my friend Ben Hornstein just brought it over.
Aw, and you had a good time together?
We did.
Yeah.
That might have been like the second time I met this dude, and he just like rolls in from Cleveland. He's got like 10 different coffees on him, and we're like, let's drink them all now. I'm like, okay. And we all got stoned on the coffee.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of high.
Yeah, a little shakier.
But we're just going through all these crazy coffees. I'm like, ooh, try this one.
Love.
Never forget.
Aw, I really like that.
I know. Shout out to Ben.
This podcast is actually just a podcast of shout outs.
Yeah.
We like to shout people out.
I also want to thank our sponsor, Actual Coffee. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
No, it's great. We had a really interesting question, and I find this interesting because we kind of casually talked about this last week, maybe, which so people want to know if we would ever consider adopting a non-coffee item like tea into our repertoire. It is not looking good, folks.
You know, I'm against it.
Yeah.
I'm completely against it. But
I didn't even fib this. This came directly from the fans.
I can always be convinced otherwise. I'm a pretty reasonable guy 10% of the time.
Yeah.
But I think that coffee is complicated enough. There's
Yeah.
so much to learn. There's a endless rabbit hole that we continue to go down. And anytime I think like, oh, here's another thing that we could put alongside the coffee that would complement the coffee, it just never like I don't think I can ever give it the attention it deserves without detracting. Is that a word?
I think so.
Distracting.
I didn't go to college.
Detract. I have no formal education.
Yeah.
Either, and a very low intelligence quotient.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, it just ends up being this thing that is kind of goes against what we're here for. Not to say it would always be like that, but
We're not going to add like an addendum that says actual coffee and tea.
actual coffee and accounting services.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Feel free to hit us up at 1-800. No, I'm not going to finish that.
I remember the rest of the numbers.
Yeah.
It's
You can.
1-800-441-2400.
Yes.
That number again is 1-800-441-2400.
Give us a ring.
Sorry, no CODs. Yeah, so like whether it was tea or chocolate, like sounds great. Mm-hmm. Ends up just money sitting in those products.
Yeah. I have another follow-up question talking about chocolate that is asking directly why.
Okay, let's hear that one.
Let's hear that one. It is asking like, why have we thought about having chocolate-covered espresso beans? Why is that a thing? And why?
Yeah.
Have we? Are we?
I've
Will
been
we?
asked that question a lot.
Yeah.
So let's talk about chocolate-covered espresso beans. No,
Oh,
espresso
so
beans.
sorry.
That was a sound effect. She pressed a button and to make that. We have that in the computer.
Yeah. We're balling on a budget now. It's not so low budget.
We're balling. All right. So imagine like eating a macaroni noodle that's not been cooked. Mm-hmm. It's like it cracks. Mm-hmm. It's very unpleasant.
Yeah.
We've all been there. We've all eaten uncooked macaroni noodles.
Have we?
Yeah, I mean everybody has. I took a survey before this, and it was a 100% yes.
I really actually appreciate how much you prepare for these.
I
It
do.
really, actually, like, I'm being so genuine. It makes me very happy about it.
Right. With anything, you should give it your all.
Yeah.
And that's what I do going into anything. So 100%, just keep going. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Oh, sorry.
So
yeah.
the question at hand, and I'm giving this comparison of macaroni noodle, and that's what it would be like to crunch into a coffee bean that wasn't completely obliterated in the roaster. In other words, they have to roast those so dark to make them chewable. It's like, what are you trying to sell here? Like coffee or chocolate? Because the coffee's ruined.
Yeah.
It's ruined so badly. Mm-hmm. And to have a coffee that can be like overpowered by the chocolate is not a great coffee in the first place.
Okay.
This is just my big opinion, okay?
Big opinion.
My huge opinions. So let's say you have this like cheap, low altitude Brazil coffee and you've turned it into charcoal so that it can sort of like powderize with the chocolate. That's kind of what we're doing here.
Okay.
So that's not, we don't ruin coffee.
Yeah, no.
Tiffany.
I've never been a fan.
I'm irritated now.
Should I drop first and last name?
No. No, I think that I think when I first got my coffee roaster, I'm going to calm down for a second.
Take a deep breath.
When I first got my coffee roaster or the popcorn popper and roasted coffee for the first time, I ate a roasted bean. I'm like, oh, let me chew on this. It was not fun. And it ends up like finding a way to get like caught in the back of your throat too. And it's just not, it's not pleasant. So to sum it up, over roasted, really, really over roasted cheap coffee is a good contender. All right. So we've been over covering.
We've established
But
that you don't
good coffee?
like espresso beans. I come from a very
No.
whoa. Chocolate covered espresso beans.
Yes. Let me also just say,
Sure.
I like how they taste.
Oh, I don't.
I'm against making them.
Okay.
The other reason I'm against making them is that it adds a second ingredient to our food processing, which gives us a whole nother layer of risk, in my opinion. And we don't need to have that. It complicates all of our lives greatly.
Yeah.
Greatly.
Greatly.
How did you do that?
Do what? Greatly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't. Okay.
So tough. We'll give you updates on if he can ever roll his R's too. No, I'm of a.
I feel like I
so
could
sorry.
learn all the languages of the world if I could just roll my R's.
I
Like it would
know.
unlock like a mobility in the world that I've never experienced before.
It is actually something that you deal with on a regular basis because we have Vlad and Nadia here, and their first language is not English,
No.
and you try really hard,
Yeah.
but there are just some words that you can't.
I can't do it.
Yeah. But that's okay. We're all, we all have to start somewhere.
And they laugh at me and they're like, oh, that little peace duke. Ha 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 ha. He tries so hard, but gets so far.
Yeah.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter. You had to. Okay, I'm done.
That's fine.
Just a little Lincoln Park for you.
Whew. I feel like I needed to recover from that one.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Let's get back to
Okay.
it. We're wasting these people's time.
Let me read you the daily news here. Let's see what. Oh, I have a funky one, which I think it'll be an interesting, like, for you to answer this because your go-to coffee every day is pretty much just a black drip, right?
Yeah.
What's the nastiest coffee drink that you've had?
The nastiest coffee drink I've ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You know what I don't really care for? Are like espresso and fruit juice tonics.
Interesting. Tonics?
Yeah, like an espresso lemonade like tonic. I find
okay.
that those flavors are incongruent with one another.
I was gonna say I think I hate it when they do like orange juice
Oh, yeah.
with a drink. I like orange and coffee together, but orange juice and espresso,
Yeah.
oh, just awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's other like flavored beverages that are more like sweet that come to mind,
Sure.
but they're not. Nothing's ever been as bad as
Yeah.
like just taking maybe even a mediocre shot of espresso and just like making it bubbly, diluted, and adding something sour and with citric acid in it.
I was gonna say the follow up question to that is what is your favorite quote unquote nastiest coffee?
Oh,
Which, unfortunately, my favorite nasty coffee is like an espresso and tonic.
gross.
I know I don't like the fruit added in,
Ah.
but I do like a classic espresso and tonic.
I mean, that wouldn't be nasty. It's like a bubbly iced Americano, right?
Yeah, I love it. It's
Yeah.
really good.
No
I-
issue with that.
One of our cafes that we work with, Starling Lounge, does an excellent espresso and tonic, and they add like black walnut bitters to it.
Oh,
It's so good. I
black
really like it.
walnut bitters. I don't think I've ever had that.
It's very good.
What's my favorite nasty thing in coffee?
Well,
that just makes my mind wander.
yeah.
That wasn't how it was phrased to me, though. So
Well-
let me say it back to myself.
no, you can answer it however you want. This is your platform.
If I had to say, like, the drink that I'm going against the grain the most with, it would be like any kind of like frozen. I don't know, with the blended stuff. I don't ever
Yeah.
do that.
No.
Yeah, I don't drink nasty things. Like, okay, I just don't.
I know. I think that one might have been directed for me. That was,
Yeah.
they wanted to hear my dirty laundry.
Probably though, my favorite nasty coffee drink, if I really had to point to something that I
Sure.
do drink often, it would be like an espresso clamato, like a shaken iced clamato espresso. You get a
Yeah.
little bit of that oyster juice and the tomato juice in there, and the umami that comes from it is like. It's like kind of being in Singapore, you know, like or Japan in the '90s, like having a coffee by the sea,
Yeah.
eating a sushi.
You feel like really well traveled.
I do, and
Yeah.
I put on like my sunglasses and I just sort of close my eyes so that people can't tell my eyes are closed, and I just sort of imagine like I'm really great. I feel so good right now. This was a great idea.
Yeah. Is this like your foolproof hangover cure?
Well, no,
Okay. Well,
but let me tell you why.
say.
Because it's too good to appreciate when you're hungover. You can't have an espresso clamato. You really have to be like sober, like sober as a judge. You know what I'm saying?
Well, most aren't, but
So yeah, you're right about that. But I think it's just a really complex drink. But as far as hangover coffees are concerned, I think espresso, as opposed to drip coffee,
okay.
it just depends. Like, what's in your stomach? You know, the contents of your stomach. Like, are you hungover from having whiskey? Or are you hungover from like having 30 beers? Because the volume of drip coffee to get you to your caffeine level could really upset your stomach. But if you just had one shot of espresso, you know, the volume of that coffee, it's not as much. But it's so intense. Like you could you could spray vomit everywhere.
It's a shot
in
in the
either
dark,
situation. Yeah, it's a. I like what you did there.
Yeah.
I'm not hungover very often anymore these days.
No.
But coffee, you got to figure it out. You just got to find the right drink for the hangover. And I will say, I'm opinionated about. I have a very big opinion on the espresso clamato, but if it works for you as a hangover cure, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
The traditional garnish for that, by the way.
Could you, before we go there, could you give me maybe some of the origins of the clamato? Where does that originate from? You did so well for so long.
The traditional garnish for that is a banana pepper on a toothpick, and goes so well with the espresso.
If we get 10,000 views on this video, we'll drink that here today, tomorrow.
Whenever the views hit,
Exactly.
it's gonna. I mean,
It's
how could it be
delicious.
bad? What if we really do that though?
I was being serious.
Do you think that the internet would like to see us kind of prepare a proper espresso clamato?
Absolutely.
Okay. And let's say for a moment that that drink were to be able to be shared with the general public. Would that? Do you think people would like that?
Yeah, I do see it hitting the menu on April 1st.
I mean, it might be sooner than that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But 10,000 views, that's all it's going to take. So make
Yeah, I
sure
don't
you
think-
mash and hit and smash that subscribe and
Yeah.
like icon button.
Share it on your Facebook.
Yeah. Put that on your vines, and we'll see you out there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we have more though.
We have a lot more actually, and I'm getting a little lost because I'm trying to keep track of all of these because we have a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's so many tally marks.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
hieroglyphs.
tally marks. I would say let's go into maybe a little bit of a more complicated one. The phrasing of this question goes something like this. It says, "Give me," all caps.
Calm down. Wait a second. Give me. I don't even like how this is starting. Calm down.
Give me the best method for AeroPress. In parentheses, don't give me that whatever is best for you crap.
Oh.
Yeah. Somebody was a little yeah. So we're just they're wondering.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I think the best method for AeroPress is the fast inversion. It's the fast inverted method.
Okay, say more.
Yeah, so what you do is you set a timer, and the goal is to get it completely done in under a minute and a half. And it's an inverted method. So that means that...
Have you done it before?
Of course I have. I could hit under a minute and a
Of
half
course.
every single time.
Yeah.
Part of the quality of the end result is related to the speed and finesse that you created. It has to do with the confidence of the pressure.
Okay.
Because if you aren't confident when you're pressing an AeroPress, the coffee knows.
Yeah, it can kind of smell it.
And it's like it perceives your weakness because you're weak. And so it's like, we're not going to let out all the goodness for this weak schmuck, And so it just stays in there, and you basically throw away all the goodness. So so I'll just give you kind of the cliff notes here. But
Yeah,
you
sure.
assemble the AeroPress in an upside down fashion. So the plunger goes in the top so that you are filling the coffee first.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you add your water, you give it a stir, and then you put the filter and the bottom filter holder on it.
Yeah.
And then you have to, as fast as you can, invert it, put it on your cup, and press it down. Now, I will say there is some risk involved in this
Okay.
method. But, for example, it can be disastrous, and you can burn yourself.
Yeah, I could see where that would happen.
But that just points to your weakness in the first place.
What advice would you have for someone who maybe isn't confident?
Well, then just do what's good for you.
And you heard it here first.
No, if you're the kind of person that wants the best every time and you demand greatness,
Yeah.
then may I challenge you, may I challenge you
Ooh.
to approach the fast inversion method. And I think that you will be punished, but only if you're weak. And if you're not weak, you'll be rewarded.
I wish we could like recommend some self-help books for those who might need a little boost to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it self-help books? Like, what is the thing that would get them there?
Like Chicken Soup for the Soul. Are you thinking kind of in that direction?
Maybe.
Maybe Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul.
Oh, we've graduated a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're just finding their footing.
Funny story about that guy.
Please.
I'm pretty sure in high school,
Yeah.
he came to the school.
You met the chicken soup guy?
Yeah. And,
What?
And we heckled him.
Did
Pretty sure if any of my classmates remember this, I have a faint memory of having heckled the Chicken Soup for the Soul author.
It's not the residuals of the cocaine or anything.
No, that happened after. but I think I remember him sort of like scolding us
Oh.
a little bit. That wasn't very chicken soup for my soul, I can tell you that.
It doesn't sound very chicken soup for the soul.
No.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's the teenage version.
Could have been.
Yeah.
He could have been like method acting the teenage version or
Yes.
something. Or maybe he was method acting
Yeah.
the asshole chicken soup for the asshole's soul.
Yeah. Well, teenagers are assholes. So,
Not all of them, okay?
all of them.
Yeah, okay. We'll see about that.
That's true. I'm willing to have my mind changed.
I have
know.
children, but they're not teenagers yet.
Are they assholes now?
No, of course not, Tiffany. How dare you?
You're so right. I should really. So, anyways,
If one of my children ever turns out to be an asshole, it'll be my fault.
whoa. How do you feel about that?
I'm pretty confident about it.
That it'll be your fault? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I mean, at least you know where you stand.
Yeah, 100%.
We got a new soundboard. It's really great.
It has a crying effect, and when you press it, it makes one of us cry.
Yeah. So smash that like button and we will cry.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Let's hear another question.
Let's hear another question. Does caffeine actually stunt your growth?
Look at me. Look at me. I'm standing up right now.
I'm also standing.
No, she's sitting. I don't think so. I don't
don't
know
think
the
so?
answer to this. But I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think it's very superstition based.
I think that's a husband's tale.
Yeah.
Because they're the liars, aren't they?
Well, I mean, your words.
Why do they call them wives' tales? That's misogynistic.
Wow. They really hate women.
Me too.
Yeah. We're a women
just
run
kidding.
company over here.
There's some truth in that.
Another kind of maybe superstitious, maybe not superstitious. And I love this question. Shout out to the person who asked this. Why does coffee make you have to poop?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, as much as I would love to shed some dark light on this subject, there's a man who's well on his way to having answered it.
Oh, who?
Should I say his name?
I think you should.
Well,
First and last. Don't forget address.
okay. James Hoffman
Yeah.
has a video. It's incredible.
It's great.
You've seen it?
Of course I've seen this.
Did you just like type in poop on YouTube
No,
and then that came up and you're like, there's a poop video I'll watch?
Yes, but also when I got this question, I didn't know the answer and I was so curious. And so I looked it up.
I see. Because I found it.
You looked up poop and that was what came up. The algorithm knows you very well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
But anyways, he gets into all this interesting science about, I don't know if like hormones the right word, but there's a compound in coffee that may trigger some things in your gut,
Yes.
which communicate with your brain,
Yep,
and it's very interesting.
it is.
And I think that the conclusion is, yes, it does
Yeah, it
make
does.
your body want to defecate.
It definitely makes
Defecate.
you want to defecate.
Were you trying to like sync up
No,
definite and defecate?
no, that's crazy.
I like that. That's
Why
nice.
would somebody do that?
That's a nice alliteration. there.
That's definitely something.
Are you worried? You worried that? Okay.
No, not
We
worried.
talked
I was
about
just
poop.
we talked about poop, and I was just testing out our new soundboard.
I see.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We are really trying to not be so explicit,
What?
and then we just talked about poop.
Poop.
That's how my son Jack says poop.
Poop.
He goes poop.
Yeah.
It's like PEWP.
Poop.
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 Yeah.
I would say we talk about poop a lot here at Actual Coffee. I think I had the wonderful opportunity to introduce you to something, which sounds much worse than it is.
We do not talk about poop all the time. We do not.
No.
But
That would be
she did
crazy.
introduce me. There's a guy on Spotify
Yeah.
who has not AI generated, okay?
No, he's talented.
he has made, and I'm not saying that sarcastically. He
Yeah.
genuinely has a poop song for every common name and many uncommon names.
Yeah.
And it's a whole song dedicated to that person's name and the word poop.
Yeah, it's a really a defecated art form.
It's definitely a defecated art form. Can I just
Please.
just real quick,
Yeah.
I'll give you all a quick example, and I apologize if the audio quality isn't so great for what you're about to hear. But let's just hear a quick snippet of Lance poop.
Oh, love.
Lance, poop, poop, poop.
Yeah.
Lance, poop, poop, poop. Lance.
It's incredible, and the artist's name
Where can they
on
find them?
Spotify is The Odd Man Who Sings About Poop, Puke, and Pee.
You heard it here first.
He's such a handsome guy.
Yeah, he's a great dude. I'm a big fan.
Amazing. Yeah, so my kids love his songs too, and we all love his music. Really,
Yeah.
we're big fans.
We honor the cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poop cycle.
Yeah.
All the cycles.
All the cycles, really. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow.
If you've made it this far in the podcast, I'd like to just pause for a minute
Please.
and say, not like actually pause, but just to say, we're figuring this out, you know? We're having a little identity crisis. It's not a crisis.
Okay.
It's like, how far can we go?
I think it's more of
And what the hell
who
are
is
we talking about?
I think it's a little bit more of like who is driving the car and where are we going?
Is it even a car?
And I'm a little scared
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's great. I mean, we go on a lot of different journeys and roads that I've never traveled on
Right.
before.
That's a nice metaphor.
Yeah, and it's for public consumption.
That's true.
Yeah.
Even though it has a little E next to it. I've had to explain that to some people.
Oh, really?
Like, why is there an E next to the podcast? And they're like, yeah, what's that E for? And I say, explicit content.
Yeah, what is this, 1990?
Like, sometimes I want to say a bad word, and I want to be allowed to say it when it feels right.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I put that on there just in case you happen to be listening with your kiddos and you don't want that.
Yeah.
We don't, mouth off too bad here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Certainly not.
No.
But anyways, what I was going to say is that whether You want to or not, I demand
Whoa.
that you leave us a comment.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. Mm-hmm. Should we keep doing this, or are we just? I mean, we're gonna keep doing it, like regardless of what you think. But tell us what's working. Tell us what you think is. Maybe you shouldn't be saying that, Lance.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just want to know. I do care, and I want to know.
We'll see. We'll see.
If
We'll
I like
see.
what you have to say, I'll care. And if you're, then I won't. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Back to it. We talk about this a little bit as we bring on different cafes and work with our existing cafe partners. They want to know what trends we're seeing for coffee shops currently, and maybe some trends that we're seeing for shop owners and baristas.
I'm very passionate about this subject right now.
I know, it's really cool. I think this whole list of questions is really fun because there are a lot of questions that we're actually talking about on a regular basis.
Right.
And now we get to talk about them with other people.
Okay. So what trends am I seeing?
Yeah.
I'm seeing a few converging trends.
Oof.
Okay. First of all, coffee is getting more expensive.
Yeah.
It's getting more expensive for
Why?
many, many different reasons. But let's just say supply and demand in the commodities market, boring business stuff, is driving some price changes, conditions on the farm, and reaction from tariffs, even though they're gone. They're gone a little too late. So it's going to be another weird year, and that's how it is. So increased costs, coffee's getting more expensive, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Cafes take a direct hit from that, so their prices have to go up. Okay. And drinks get more expensive to the general public. And when they are seeing these price increases, they are also having to consider, is it worth it?
Yeah.
What does this place make that I absolutely have to spend more money for? So that's one thing that's happening. If we look back to COVID times, we saw a lot of weird consumer behavior take place because people were home. They bought Pelotons and they were riding them around, all around their house in one place.
Did you get a Peloton?
No. No. But then they got rid of them.
They did.
And Peloton, bye-bye.
Is Peloton gone?
I think so.
Oh.
Or if they're still here, like they were going to build a huge facility like 10 miles south of here.
Really?
Like a huge factory or something where they're going to make Pelotons. They bought I think the building went up. Yeah, it did.
Wow.
It did, in fact. It got built. And then they were like, nope. And I think around the time that they had to bail on it is when they saw that people were not Pelotoning as much as they were when COVID was like keeping everybody home.
I like the verb, like
Pelotoning. Yeah. Yeah, that's a registered trademark, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Don't sue me.
Okay.
So yeah, they bought Pelotons and then it spiked and they made tons of money and then it stopped. People also bought espresso machines.
They did.
They bought a lot of them and it spiked and they kept buying them.
They're still buying them.
They kept buying them.
Yeah.
And more people are making coffee at home, I think, than I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's easier for them to make coffee at home because the manufacturers are hitting a lot of different price points. There's a lot of stuff on the market that wasn't there before, like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And the quality of the end result is better, and they're making it easier to hit a standard of quality that I don't think was possible before.
Oh, yeah. It's impressive, I think.
So where we're at so far, coffee's getting more expensive,
Okay.
and people are able to make coffee at home in ways they couldn't before.
So what does that mean?
Well, there's
for-
another thing.
Oh.
There's even more.
Hold on.
We have two things happening.
But
okay?
wait.
During COVID, small businesses had to deal with some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Just crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not going to expound on what was crazy, except everything was crazy in one way or another. If it wasn't stressful before, it became stressful during COVID.
Yeah.
So just all kinds of survival mode. And it changed how they did things. And when COVID ended, I feel like a lot of businesses were still in survival mode naturally because they're recovering from something that was terrible.
Yeah.
And even if they got money from the government or whatever, like nothing was quite the same.
Yeah. And we're still kind of dealing with that a little bit today.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, a lot of turnover with people. I think a lot of employees at coffee shops were sort of asking, like, is this what I want to do with my life? And not just coffee shops, like everywhere. Everywhere people were sort of saying, I think with their actions, like, what matters? What matters to me now? And so I think that just, it threw everything off in all industries. But the point of what I'm saying is I think that in embracing some kind of survival mode, I think there was a sense of community that was taken away from coffee shops
Yeah.
because their mindset was we need faster, we need more volume, more products, like let's just keep turning over product,
Yeah.
survival mode. Less event programming. I don't know. I mean, there, of course, are many exceptions to this, but I think the coffee shop may have lost its position as like a place of community.
Like the death of the third place.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So coffee's expensive. People can make great coffee at home, and they are,
Yeah.
and they're not adequately seeing their local coffee shop as the place that it used to be. Also, I forgot to mention like the rise of these fast drive-through coffee shops that will always be faster
Yeah.
and can turn through more customers than your standard traditional brick and mortar coffee shop.
Yeah. I
Like
would
the
see-
Seven Brew and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Scooters and the Dutch Brothers and all
We're-
of them.
And we're like in the Midwest kind of just now seeing more of that kind of thing.
Right.
I mean, West Coast has been doing that for a while, but it's kind of impacted a lot.
Right.
I mean, for us, we've had a
So
lot go up.
if someone wants a cheap, fast coffee, then they're just going to go there.
Yeah.
And because those things are popping up so quickly because they're so easy to build, like they're literally on the back of a semi truck and they just plop them down
Yep.
and turn on the lights.
And there you go.
So coffee shops have to compete with that style of business now. And I think they really need to zero in on building, you know, that family and that coffee house again, the way it used to be before COVID. What mattered to you then? It's so much more important that it matters to you now
Yeah.
again.
So you wouldn't say necessarily the solution is getting faster.
No,
No.
it's giving people a better experience, whether that's how you treat them, making a special product that they can't get at all these other places, but embracing the fact that people come here because they want to slow down.
Yeah.
They want to sit with their coffee, or they want something social or some sort of experience that is above what they can get at home and what's at all these other like super fast drive-through joints. I just think that we need to get back to that. And you're seeing that. You're seeing
Yeah.
the effects of cafes not doing that too. I'm not an expert on the subject, but Starbucks laid off thousands of corporate employees and
Yeah, I did read
are
that.
trying to get back to what was important to them when they started. What is
Yeah.
that? I don't know. As much as I don't care for the Starbucks business, they are somewhat of a bellwether for the rest of us.
Yeah, I think they opened a lot of doors in the coffee industry. I don't necessarily love everything, but you know.
So, yeah, I think especially as AI continues to get more in our face and more a part of our lives and just more artificial everything around us at all times, where are you going to go for something authentic, an honest to goodness social interaction, coupled with the fact, you know, another advantage to coffee shops is that people are drinking alcohol less.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
I just really think they need to figure out this third space thing.
I do too.
And they need to encourage people to be comfortable and to socialize and to make friends. I mean, some of my best friends to this day are people that I randomly met at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
just saying.
everyone wants to be Lance's friend.
No, they don't. I'm evil, and I want your money. What I really want is for you to mash that subscribe button.
I knew it was coming. Okay, well, we talked a little bit about like places like Dutch Bros and Seven Brew. And one thing that they do that's kind of on the non-alcohol train is they do all of those energy Lotus drinks. Let's talk about it.
Oh, man.
I know. Is there what do you think about coffee caffeine content versus the energy drink caffeine content? Do you have an opinion? Because that we see a lot of places going that direction now, doing all the chargers. What do you think?
How much caffeine does someone really need? I think 200 milligrams is like the daily suggested limit. Does that sound right?
I think it sounds right, but what do you think our current caffeine consumption is between us?
Like how much caffeine is in the coffee that we drink in a day, or like per cup? What are you asking?
In a day. If we're drinking
2-3 cups.
yeah.
Let's just say guesstimate here, like 70 to 80 milligrams per
Cup.
serving of
Yeah.
coffee. Which,
So,
that's pushing the 200.
yeah.
I mean, for me, it's not so much like I'm not concerned about how much caffeine people are drinking,
Okay.
but I think that if you really need that much to operate, I feel like you need to like reset. I think it's like what, 3 days to detox from caffeine.
Cool.
Gotta get away.
Gotta get away. I think we got through a lot of questions.
Is there one more like crazy one?
There is a little bit of a crazy one. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. If you were to describe each other as a coffee beverage, what would each person be and why? Some contemplation.
Well, for those of you not familiar with Australian coffee culture, I would describe myself as a long black.
I think it was that like I would describe you
Oh,
and then you would describe me.
that no one ever said that. Okay, we can start. So you were saying I was never mind.
Oh, I was saying? Run that back. Cut that. Just kidding.
Google that.
Don't Google that.
If you think you just witnessed a really crazy, awkward moment,
You did.
you did. I'm not going to explain it.
No, it's fine. As soon as you said the word Australian, I knew exactly where it was going. And it could not stop the train.
Yeah, I don't get what's so funny.
I'm not laughing.
Okay. I would describe Tiffany as you'd be a traditional cappuccino
Wow. Why?
because you are
I'm a
sophisticated.
basic bitch.
You would be a Starbucks caramel macchiato.
a Starbucks large. Can I get a large Starbucks Maserati, please?
Could I get a
Caramel
venti,
Maserati.
Trenti venti?
Extra large.
How many? Can I get that with Skittles in it?
Sugar free.
Sugar-free Skittles.
Sugar free. caramel, extra caramel, light ice, Maserati. And that's my dad's Starbucks order. So if anyone wants to get my dad a drink, that's what he likes to order. He gets a extra large, light iced, sugar-free, extra caramel Maserati.
Shout out to Tiffany's dad.
Yeah.
In fact, just get him one now.
Yeah.
Take it over there.
Take
you
it
know
over
where
there.
he is. Mm-hmm. He'll have one now. Mm-hmm. Right now. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess with that, we're going to have to wrap it up here.
We did. We will.
We will indeed, because I'm getting the hell out of here.
Getting out of here.
Well, that concludes episode 4 of the Actual Coffee Cast.
Sponsored by.
Sponsored by a completely different company called Actual Coffee. And from the bottom and the deep, dark depths of my heart,
Yeah, the long black in him.
we are grateful for your viewership. And we promise to continue delivering you exciting new content and interesting products and services with quality that exceeds your expectations.
And you can call 1-800.
441-2400.
That's 441-2400.
No CODs.